We what?
Poo.
When
Have
you
you
eat
ever
food, you poo, Claire.
Have you
That's
ever,
how it works.
have you ever eaten a whole punnet of grapes though in one sitting?
No, not in one sitting.
That's what I'm concerned for.
You're going to be shooting grapes out your bum.
Are there big grapes to shoot out my bum?
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back to watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. We are back. Last time, you look really confused.
Literally last time we recorded 4 episodes
Yes.
of It's Always Sunny.
And I have one left.
I thought we were
No,
like the
I have
long
2
ones
left.
today.
No, we've got to mix it up because the new, it goes long, short, long, short, long, short.
Lordy.
So we're mixing it up.
I can't keep track.
Well, if YouTube didn't bloody keep changing the way they look, then there we go. Last time, the gang bought a boat.
Yes.
It's been a pretty good start to the season, I think. We had a double episode with Mac fighting gay marriage
Yeah.
and Dennis getting divorced. Great
Yeah.
episodes. I loved them. We've had quite a few side characters we've seen. Last episode didn't have any.
No.
But who knows what we're going to see this time. What do you want the gang to do?
I have no idea anymore.
Come on, you got to just come up with an idea every time. I want a new idea. That's your
A
homework.
new idea?
Yeah.
I want them to
Just do nothing and think
go
of an
to
idea.
a park.
A park. Cool. There we go. Well, we'll see. This is Season 6, Episode 4. This aired on the 7th of October 2010. Directed by Randall Einhorn again. And written by Rob Rosell on his own.
Oh.
No Scott Mardall with him. What was happening?
Maybe it's real.
Maybe. But there we go. Just Rob Rosell this time. So let's see what he brings. I'm excited. Full reaction is in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
First listener who can correctly answer our stupid trivia question of the day to take a shot from center ice.
Now, if you make it to win 2 VIP passes to the beach house,
Who would want to spend a weekend at the beach house with these idiots?
Nothing but busy signals. I'm on Mac from South Philly?
All right, Mac from South Philly. You're on.
Holy shit, he got on.
Holy shit, I got on.
please don't curse.
That's great.
What Philadelphia Flyer holds the franchise record for goals in a season?
Hockey. Where's the H? There's no H. There's no H. What are you talking about? Is there another way to spell hockey? There's no H. H right there.
I love how the...
Think like that guy that sits on the
This
rock.
dude, the one like that. Yeah, with the big he's big and green and he gets angry.
The thinker?
The thinker.
Oh, the Hulk! The Incredible Hulk!
I don't know it.
Damn it!
Reggie Leach.
Reggie Leach is the correct answer.
That's a great cut. I do not remember that.
Like Charlie going,
A cut. Have you ever heard of perfectly cut screams?
no.
Have you not? We need to watch the videos. It's literally videos of people screaming and it cuts right at the peak. So he
We watched
won.
some weird things.
He gets to take a shot from centre.
Yeah.
Nice. So good.
Going to the beach house, gonna make our dreams come true. Down at the beach house is what we're gonna do.
They're very excited.
Sorry, how is spending a weekend at a radio show beach house a life-changing opportunity?
Dude, this is my chance to finally sew myself into the inner circle. I'm gonna be like a local sports.
Fine.
What was Charlie doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They used up all your minutes, right?
Frank, nobody gives a shit about minutes anymore.
I do.
What is happening here? Why are you taping them?
Oh, because they got great banter. They jib jab. Jib jab, jib jab, jib jab. I use it for the car. Because my stereo's busted.
A lot of interesting things to say, so, you know.
Oh, shit. Well, it's a lot more interesting than the shit they're talking about on the radio.
We talk about the issue. I feel like we could do a podcast and it would be a million times better than what it was we were listening to.
Sounds like jealousy talk. Yeah, Matt, Charlie, congratulations on your slap shot and the beach house. Okay, we're happy for you. You're sad sometimes. Yeah, happy for us. I mean, you know what? Let's do our thing.
Let's do our thing.
Have fun with your important conversations.
It's the thinker. It's the thinker.
You couldn't spell hockey.
Right.
Oh, hold on a second. You guys are the best. Do not speak until I turn my tape over.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I taped over my Luther Vandross mix.
Oh no! Day is ruined. What will he do now?
Okay, dude. Probably like the biggest opportunity either of us have ever had in our lives, right?
We are not men who get a lot of opportunities, Charlie. The few we've had, we squandered.
We squandered them all. Focus, Mac. I mean, this
I'm
is big time.
surprised.
This is first things first. Hold the hockey stick.
Hold the hockey stick. Okay, good, because I was thinking I'd have the positions.
Why would you do that?
All of my instincts and my training tell me to use this as a weapon.
All of the
Training.
training are wrong. Hold it like a hockey stick, or people are gonna.
I'm having flashbacks to something.
All right, fine. All right, loosen up and
What
haunch.
if I do this?
That's what
What is he doing?
That's pretty good right there, Charlie.
you look so awkward.
Bro, when you tack on mass, you sacrifice flexibility. That's just straight up.
Gymnast. Gently sort of guide the puck at the net, like, you know, like a tiny bowl of cream you don't want to spill.
I'm gonna go out there and take a wicked slap shot, you know? Really make a name for myself. Otherwise, I go out there, I look like a jabroni.
You know what? Yeah, we might want to work on some kind of routine, huh?
Thank
Oh,
you.
I have
Exactly.
figured
So I
this
go
too.
out there, I showcase my weaponry.
Oh,
Crowd,
Really get the crowd up.
Okay. But you know what? You can't take a slap shot before you even know how to handle it. You're taking a puck, so go.
Gliding like a jabroni is what I'm gonna be doing.
Jabroni.
Well, that didn't do
Well,
anything.
that was pretty pathetic. You're
Yeah,
right.
but the problem is I'm the elements, dude. There's so much wind and sun, and this asphalt, that's not regulation.
No, it's not right. What? The right way? Yeah. Let's go to the ice. Let's get some pucks. If you slap
Makes
shots,
sense.
Let's do this the right way.
Let's go to the ice.
do they even know how to ice skate?
I will soon find out, I guess.
Exciting stuff. I think we're pretty much ready to go with this podcast.
The hell is a podcast? I mean, why don't you just tape it? What are you doing?
Once we start recording, Frank, I'm gonna need you to stop eating those crackers. It's incredibly annoying, and it's all anyone's gonna be able to hear.
Sounds like me and you.
Podcast. We're talking technology today. The big T.
What's your opinion on it?
I'd listen to this podcast.
Dead air.
Could you ease up on the crackers?
I'm getting bored with this. I'm gonna bring my guest in.
Guest?
I asked Cricket to come.
Yeah.
Guests in here. It's our podcast.
This could bring up a pretty good issue. If you bring Cricket in here, we could rail on him about the homeless issue.
Cricket!
Chris.
Yo, there he is. My name's ready for you.
Hey, Frank, where's my chicken?
I promised him a rotisserie chicken.
Let's go. Chop, chop. I'm starving here.
What's going on with your voice?
From when Frank hit me with the trash can. Wound got infected. It was a whole ordeal.
Oh my god. Poor.
It's okay.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, no. I am not saying another word until I get the chicken.
I lied about the chicken, Crick.
Kidding me?
Lie was bullshit.
Oh my God, unbelievable. Why do I even trust you?
I don't know,
I
mind
don't
you.
know.
Lemons.
Lemons?
Yeah, you suck on them.
Oh, come on. At least give me the crackers.
No, suck on a lemon. Here, go ahead.
Oh, they are good for scurvy. All right, I have a few lemons, but then I'm out of here.
All right, here we go. So, Cricket, walk us through a day in your life.
Oh, day in the life. Well, the other morning, I wake up, I find a dog sniffing at my wound. He's fully aroused, mind you. What he wants. He's looking at me right in the eyes. He does not have to say it. Not that he could. That is tart. That is really tart. I mean, does my scar look like a dog's vagina? You know, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and try to get inside the mind of a dog. I mean, that's God's work. Not that I believe in God. I don't. Not since that Chinaman stole my kidney.
Cricket, tell D how much you think she's ugly.
That's not going to make any sense, Frank. He doesn't think I'm ugly. He's madly in love with me.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm over you, sister.
Since when?
Since I found out you are a whore.
Oh,
Are you stupid, ugly, homeless bitch? Dom banged your neck the other
You're both
day.
whores.
Well, at least someone's banging my vagina. You know what I'm saying?
oh my God.
That's perfect, Rita. Oh god. Cricket with the zingers.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Will you take this
Even wearing
seriously?
I am
skates.
taking
This is your
seriously.
big mistake. Not like that. Make it classy.
Okay, but keep in mind, I am going to be wearing the duster.
Well, of course you're gonna do that.
Yay, the duster.
Probably also be wearing a wig.
A wig?
It's gonna look way more dramatic. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, I like the idea in spirit. All right, you ready?
let's see what you got.
Haunch.
I That was awful.
You're not even supposed to be out here without skates. Get out.
Only a couple jabronis come out here without skates on. I gotta do this thing in skate.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Yeah.
painful than everyone.
You keep using this word jabroni, and it's awesome.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's some Dago word, but it sounds like a hockey word.
does
doesn't it?
A lot of jabronis play hockey.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, we are back. Dennis and D.
I love them
here.
podcasts.
We're back to the podcast. We got a little derailed earlier. This is something I'm pretty charged up about. It's stem cell research.
Good one.
How random.
Some people are for
absolutely.
it. Some people are against it. What is it? What are you doing?
Facts.
Well, don't.
Okay, well.
Okay, so stem cell research. Stop doing that. Stem cell research.
Did you complain about them before?
Pushing sound effects. I want to talk about.
We need this.
Which one is that one?
He's convinced.
It's a laser beam.
Yeah.
I like that
You
one.
like that one?
Sold.
War.
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 Good topic for a podcast. Yeah.
I have the perfect guest.
Okay, all right.
Hey!
In his jean shorts.
No, I'm not comfortable with this.
Okay, Ben is a soldier. He's in the war, probably. Not now, obviously, or unless the war is happening here. Is the war happening here? I don't know. Let's talk to him because, man, it's my
So good.
understanding that there is a war going on right now. Am I right in this?
Why is he talking like that?
2 wars.
Two wars. All the now the United States of America. Are either of these wars happening on U.S. Soil? You a carrier of large
Let me just
weaponry.
interrupt. How about if we talk about how you used to bang each other?
Yeah.
What kind of technique did you use in tie-ups and
Frank.
stuff like that? Whatever. Tie-ups.
It's not good radio.
People like sex.
Okay, well, I just want to clarify what my producer Frank is actually referring to is the fact that Ben, our soldier here, and Dee used to be lovers.
Don't
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it to me. That's not funny.
You're in the hot seat,
Yes,
girl.
I'm not in the hot seat. I'm in the hot seat.
They're just turning it on D.
Come on, guys. Fire out to center, right? Do like a cool turn. Get the crowd going.
Wow, he's
Okay,
pretty
so
damn
fire
good.
out. Huh? What are you doing? Huh?
Do you not know how to ice skate?
No, not at all. Teach me because we got plenty of time.
All right, we got a lot of work to do.
All right, here, grab the stick.
That's me on ice.
Ready?
Can you not ice skate?
Slow.
Nah, not like exceptionally well or anything. I'm not like him though. Montage time, come on. Oh. It's going well. It's like watching bloody Bambi, isn't it?
That's me.
Oh, I like the split screen.
I like doing a little spin to skid stop.
Yeah.
Eggs
Oh.
or...
Ah. Do you reckon they just put orange juice in it? Oh. For God's sake. What is he doing? I mean, he's got that. Not that. No, I thought it was alright. Why? The duster! Yay! Having a lovely time.
No, we did.
Do you think? I think it's gonna go well. He's got good,
Okay, next
good
guest.
skills. Who now?
All right, Dennis, let's get this over with.
Well, don't bring her in here taking up the joint. Come on.
Frank said you were going to apologize to me.
Oh!
Okay. All right. Let's not push too many of those. Okay. All right. You're abusing it. It's gonna- Oh, you didn't believe him, did you? Incredibly gullible and stupid.
Yeah, I mean-
Don't take that from him. Are you take that from him?
Right, I'll give you $50 if you take off your top and you drink soup out of my shoe.
What?
Okay, now that I'd like to see.
Sister, you need some extra cash? No.
$500. Cricket, bring us some soup
You're going to pay me $500 to drink soup out of a shoe.
and take your top off.
Oh. Would you take him up on the offer?
No.
I'll do it.
Nice.
I am not taking my top off.
Well, that's a relief to all of us.
Couldn't find soup, but I found some dirty dishwater.
Okay, I am not drinking dishwater.
Dump it on her head.
They are the worst. They're so awful. They're so awful.
It's going to be Artemis next, isn't it?
Oh no, her and Frank might not be on good terms.
You might throw up when you get out there, you know? From the nerves.
You're supposed to be my coach, dude. Don't tell me I'm gonna throw up. Hey, you guys came to support me.
For God's sake.
You know, since we're here, we wanted to give you this tape so you could give it to those radio guys.
That computer got water dumped all over it. It was a whole thing. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody say a prayer.
That's a big crowd. Nice.
Why are they both gone on?
Don't know.
What is happening?
What is that? The future of radio. You jabronis. Cool word.
Are they the same radio hosts from the dance-off episode?
Maybe.
I don't know if they are or not. But
So that he's got to get it in that tiny little slit.
yeah. Jeez. He's had the practice. He's had the training.
This is a daydream, isn't it?
What do you mean? His instincts and training have taught him well. Mac. Come on.
This is a daydream. This is doing that.
Mac, wake up!
What a landing.
Did I do good, Charlie?
No, you fell on your face almost immediately, man. I took the shot. Yeah, I missed wide right by like a mile. It was terrible. And look on the bright side, dude. I think you're gonna be a sports celebrity after all, because they're definitely gonna play that shit on ESPN.
That's a good fall. Charlie looking around.
God.
Oh my god. Oh, they were actually the radio hosts in real life. It looked like it said himself. Yeah. So that was Mac's big break.
On his face.
How did you think it went?
On his face.
Yeah. What did you think of that episode?
I am very happy.
Yeah.
Cricket
We
is
got
alive.
Cricket back.
His neck does look like a dog's vagina, but he's alive.
And he's got a raspy voice. It's been messed up. We got multiple side characters.
Yeah, we did.
We got some kung fu. We got the duster. We got a podcast.
Should we talk about them as like two separate things?
Yeah, you can do.
Because otherwise it's a lot of jumping around all the
Yeah,
time.
I think I prefer. I prefer the podcast part of the episode.
I do.
It's just so good. It's so good bringing them all back. And why do they trust them?
Yeah.
Like these people. Like Ben didn't really do much. He just kind of
She said that she was a whore.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
Ben didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Well, said she was a whore. Cricket said that.
Oh yeah, it was Cricket that said she was a
I was
whore.
like, Ben would not say such words. But it started off with the radio going. There's a competition.
Yeah.
To you can take a shot and then you can
if you
go.
know the trivial knowledge.
Yeah, answer a question, take a shot on the ice rink from mid-court.
Then you can go to
and then
beach
go
weekend.
to beach weekend for a couple of days. Yeah. They were all like, "Oh, what suckers?" Did they say like who's?
Yeah, who would even do this?
Yeah, like.
And then it panned over to in the office.
Charlie and Matt
Charlie
with like
and Matt,
multiple
loads
phones.
of
We're on. And I like how
Holy
Dee was
shit,
like,
we're on.
Dee was like, "Holy shit, they're on!" And then you could hear it, "Holy shit, we're on!"
It's like, can you stop using curse words?
So this is really funny, right? So they asked the question, and then he's like, "Charlie, right, start typing," and you could hear it over the radio that they're totally researching it.
Yeah.
My sister once got through to a radio station for a
Really?
competition, and then she was asking me to Google it while on the phone. So the exact same. I've had this experience, and I was like, "I'm trying to type it, I don't know." So I've been in that situation, and it's embarrassing after you think about it. It's like, oh, we thought we'd get away with that. She didn't win, but there you go. She didn't go ice skating and fall on her face.
No.
So, yeah.
But yeah, they couldn't. Well, to be fair, he put Charlie on the computer, and then he didn't know how. He couldn't even find the H on the keyboard for hockey.
Why do you trust Charlie to type and spell? Yeah.
And then he was just like, I don't know.
No, first of all, they're like, I've got to do like that statue, you know, the one that's like that, you know, think harder. It's like green, right? He's like, the Hulk. He's called the Thinker. Yeah. So I don't know.
Then he says a name, and then he's like, it's correct, and they're like, what?
Oh no, it cuts that Charlie's. Yeah, they both stand up, and then Charlie's like, and the cut, so good. That was one of my favourite cuts to title.
Yeah.
I mean, the last one, Dennis, not the last one, the one before, Dennis Gets a Divorce was a really good cut.
Yeah.
From him and Maureen doing the.
Yeah.
But that was just that was really good. Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah, and then when it opens up, that's when we learn about Frank.
Is recording everything.
Dee and Dennis because he likes their little
banter.
Yeah,
the jibber jabber. Yeah. And then I listened to it in the car.
Yeah.
But I like how Mac and Charlie are like, they're not. You're not supportive of us. You're not happy. You're not saying well done for what you're doing. I mean, this is. I feel like this is their first time realising it, but this happens all the time.
Yeah.
When they've got an idea for themselves, they don't care about the others. So, but then they're like, they were talking about the radio, like, all those sound effects and all this. Nobody wants to hear that. We could do a better job than they could.
Could do a podcast.
Yeah, which is funny because there is now an Always Sunny podcast.
Yeah.
It only has Mac, Charlie, and Dennis. Or Rob, Glenn, and Charlie on it, but obviously they've had guests on there as well. But it's interesting that they've gone on to do a podcast now.
Yeah.
So, so they're like, we can do that, and then they're like, why are you so excited? Why is this? Because they're like, this is our big chance, our big opportunity. And they're like,
a weekend with celebrities.
What are you talking about? Every weekend. Like, there was a whole episode of Always Sunny where you could just hear that through our reaction.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how long they've been working on that bloody extension, but Jesus Christ. We just got to carry on. Anyway. They're like, why is it your big opportunity? What the hell are you talking about? It's just a party. And they're like...
A weekend with celebrities.
There's going to be loads of celebrities there. It's our chance to
like
weasel my way in or worm my way in, whatever you say.
Yeah.
And then they kind of split off to do their things, right? And then Frank's like, don't say anything funny while I turn my tape over. God damn it, I taped over my Luther Vandross.
Yeah. Then we start a journey with Mac and Charlie at the ice rink.
Well, no, they start off in the street.
Oh, yeah, they start off at the street with a squashed beer can.
They have a trash can. Is it a trash can and a...
2 trash cans.
No, it's a beer keg.
Oh, yeah, and a trash can.
Yeah, and they're like...
a goal, and then the moment Matt gets his hands on the hockey stick, he's like...
It's like, what are you doing? It's like, well, all my instincts and training tell me that there's a weapon. It's like, well, your instincts and training are wrong. What training has he had?
I don't know at this point.
Watching action films, maybe.
And then Charlie's trying to teach him how, like
take a stance.
Like just spreading butter.
Yeah. It's like I'm going to look like a jabroni.
Yeah.
He's like, take a stance. He's like, you look stiff. What are you doing? He's like, no, this stance pretty good.
He sticks his butt out a little bit, and he's like, you're still stiff.
It's like, tuck your toes in. It's like, what am I, a gymnast? This is what happens when you tack on a lot of body mass. You sacrifice flexibility. He loves talking about body mass because we've had this about... He spoke about, was it Predator when they talk about that? Yeah. And I think there was another. Oh, and Dolph Lundgren, which apparently I learned out that he's actually a scientist.
Oh.
Which is quite interesting because they wanted him to be a scientist in their film. Yeah, so. But yeah, he keeps saying jabroni. And then, all right, go on then.
And he tries to hit it, and then he does, and it just kind of, And they're like, and then I like it how Matt gets on the floor and is like...
It's like, I'm out in the elements, the sun and the wind.
Then he gets on the floor and he's like, this is not regulated.
Tarmac.
So they decide they're going to go the ice rink.
Yeah.
Which is a public time where people just skating around.
And they've got pucks. It's the best. Like,
and they're not even on ice skates. They're on their shoes walking.
It's like, so... It's like when we come out, we've got to do a big like entrance and stuff. Oh, that's what they did in the street as well, didn't they? They were like going...
Yeah.
But then they were here and he's like, He's like started to swing or whatever, and he's like, "Oh no, America!" That's what he did with the guitar.
USA. And then
he's like, "Well, no, do it with more class."
Yeah.
He's
then
like,
he hits.
Well, no. Before that, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to be wearing the duster, of course."
Yeah.
Did you expect to ever see the duster again?
No.
Claire, you need to expect to see things more often.
Everything.
Because it will come back all the time. This episode's great for that, because you got the duster, the recurring characters. Yeah, so. And then he's like, I think you need to wear a wig.
Yeah.
It's like your hair's like, I like how Charlie's like.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but then I'm going to have to wear the wig at the party.
And otherwise people won't recognize
and then I'm
me.
stuck for life wearing a wig.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you don't want to be like, who did he say?
Oh, I can't remember.
It wasn't Federer, was it? It was it was a sports person, wasn't it?
Maybe, yeah.
I can't remember who. But I was thinking, I'm sure they don't have the wig.
Know.
I'm imagining not, but who knows? They might do. But yeah, that's when he goes to hit the park.
Obviously, with people just skating around, nearly hits a woman.
Well, no, he misses it and hits it backwards.
Yeah, and then you just hear the whistle and the guy being like, "You cannot do that right now." Plus,
they're all like so dismissive of him, like, oh, whatever. It's like, yeah, you need to get away. It's like, all right, whatever.
And as they're walking off the ring, they're like, "I should probably practice with skates."
Yeah.
And then Charlie's like, "Wait, you can't skate?"
No. No, well, no, not there. Not yet. Does he say that?
Yeah, I feel like it says
as when they're walking off, though, they talk about jabroni. He's like, you keep using that word.
Yeah.
Like, is that is that a hockey thing? He's like, yeah. But yeah. So we'll carry on with them. They come back to.
I feel like they're breaking overnight, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's
this is when we do find out he can't skate. Is this part?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's like coming on the thing like really like he's like, what are you doing? He's like, can't you skate? He's like, nope, not at all. I was hoping you could train me. We've got enough time. He's like, it's tomorrow. What are you talking about?
And we have a really cool montage
of them skating and getting better, practicing with a bowl of milk.
Yeah.
Some little back massages, and they were doing the pretend skating in the apartment. Yeah. He's getting better.
He is.
He's doing pretty good. There was occasion, like at the beginning, he was falling down, and Charlie was like skidding ice in his face and stuff. And yeah, there you go. I guess we should cut back to
the podcast
because it kind of so we started off the podcast with crackers.
Yeah, Frank is eating crackers,
which is really funny.
Which is funny as well because he's recording them as well on his tape.
Yeah, so you're just gonna hear crackers.
They're recording it on the laptop, and they say to him like, "You can just record it straight onto the computer these days."
You don't need tape.
Yeah.
Nobody uses that, and he's like, and when we start, you're gonna need to stop crunching those crackers because that's all people are gonna hear. And then I looked at you because
I quite often eat.
Occasionally, you want a snack. You've got grapes there, and you brought out Skittles earlier. I was like, you ain't eating those because that's all you do here. Like, I don't know if you watch back any of our recordings. But the instant someone grabs a crisp packet or a bit of food, you just hear it. It's just, it's like that on PlayStation chat, though. You're all gulping away and chomping and stuff. That guy is making a racket, isn't he?
He is. We're just living our lives.
Not allowed. This is professional time. This is business time. But yeah, anyway, they start talking about, the big T.
Technology.
What's your opinion on it, Dee? I love how they think they have so much interesting stuff to talk about, and then when it actually comes to a subject, she can't say anything. I like how Frank's just like, dead air! He's like,
I got you a guest star.
He's like, no, you need to stop chomping on those crackers. It's like, well, you weren't saying anything. It's like, I'm bored.
It's like, I got you a guest star.
Cricket.
I'm like, what?
He was excited to see cricket game. I knew, because I knew what episode was coming up next. I was like, yes. I know who's in this. We get cricket finally. What do you think? So obviously this is like, I don't know, maybe 10th time we got cricket. Probably not. We've got him quite a lot though. What do you think of him at the beginning of this show compared to now? He's downwards spiral.
Yeah. And it's even like, so Frank persuaded him to come to the podcast with promising him a
rotisserie chicken.
And then
he's like, where's the chicken?
I'm not doing anything until I get my chicken. And then Frank's like, I lied to you. He's like, why did I ever believe you guys?
Yeah, I mean, the waitress has said this before. I don't know why they ever do. Yeah. Dee was like, what's wrong with your voice? It's like when Frank chucked the trash can at me and
it got affected.
Yeah. What do you think of that infected cut? I like how we visually see his
and then
transformation.
Dennis is like, hey, so we have our guest star today.
Homeless. To talk about
homeless.
Yeah.
And we've got someone here that is...
We've got our friend Cricket. I like how to call him a friend.
And he's going to talk us through a day in the life of our homeless
Oh, no,
person.
before that, though, we had... Frank was like, I got some lemons. You can have those.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, they're good for scurvy.
Yeah.
And then, so I asked him about a day, and he's like, oh, day in the life, eh?
So I woke up to a dog licking my neck.
Look at my wound. And he's like... he's
really staring at me.
Fully aroused, mind you.
Yeah.
Why do we need that? Oh, it's so funny.
And then he goes on about the dog. Yeah.
He's like, does my wound look like a dog's vagina? I don't know.
And then
to a dog, he's like, that's not my job to get into the mind of a dog. That's God's work.
Yeah.
I don't believe him in anymore since.
No.
Yeah.
It's like, what? And then it all kind of kicks off, doesn't it?
So talking about.
Oh yeah, because Frank goes, because Frank whispers to Cricket, like, tell Dee that she's ugly. And then she's like, why did you tell him he's ugly? He's in love with me.
No, I'm not. I'm over you.
Like, she's like, what?
Since when? Since I found out you're a whore. The way that delivery is so good.
And then I think it's that when Dee then goes, at least a dog doesn't lick my wound vagina. And then he's like, at least my vagina gets licked or something.
At least my vagina gets some action.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's
like,
so funny. The best bit as well was after he spoke, he took a suck of the lemon. He's like, that's top.
Yeah.
Why lemon? Oh, it's so good.
I'm happy Cricket is alive.
Yeah, that is great.
He's obviously not in the best of things, but he's alive and he's still kicking. And
Rob Rosell coming up with just lemons and it's so good. It's one of my favorite. I love this scene. It's so good. His delivery, Cricket's delivery is great. But he's all right. He's all good. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
There's plenty more mountain for him to fall down. I don't even know if he was ever on a mountain, I guess.
Then it cuts back, doesn't it? Because obviously
we cut to, and then we cut back.
And then it's Dennis and Dee is like, right, let's go again. And then Frank walks in and is like, oh, I've got another subject for you.
No, they start talking about stem cell research.
Oh.
And he's like going, some people agree with it, some people don't. It's not like he's even discussing it. He's just generalizing the subject. And it's like, any subject someone's going to agree and disagree with. Yeah. But then Dee's like, sound effect. It's like, stop doing that. Why are you doing that? Well, I was trying to talk. It's like, it was funny. Yeah. And he's like, and then he stop. No. And then the laser. He's like, ooh, what one was that? Noise. That's a laser. I like that one. It's so easily manipulated. As soon as he has heard something he liked.
Is it Ben next?
No.
Ben last?
No, it is Ben next. But that's when Frank comes in.
And he's like, oh, I've got a subject to talk about war.
Like, did you expect Ben?
No.
Even after war? Even when he said guest star? Ben the soldier in his jean shorts again. I love the way Dennis's delivery on all these lines was amazing, or Glenn's, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, so are we at war?
What about the war? Can you? It's like, there are 2 wars. So funny.
And then he's like, there's 2 wars, and then Frank's like, can you tell us about
talk about how you what you did when you slept together?
Yeah, like what positions, like
tie each other up.
What?
Sex. People want to hear about it.
Yeah.
You're in the hot seat. Yeah. Obviously we cut to the montage, but then we cut back, and we got another guest.
Yeah.
The waitress. All right, Dennis, let's get this over with. You need to apologise to me.
Yeah.
He's like, what? What for? It's like, Frank said you're going to apologise to me.
Yeah, he's like, you're going to be waiting for a long time.
You're gullible and stupid, because you're going to be here a long time. I ain't not apologising.
And then there's some sound effects and bits, and then Dee's a bit like, oh, you're in the hot seat now.
Yeah, because it's like, I think they explain, I don't know, but the boing noise happens and stuff, right? But then he's like, I'll give you $50 to take off your top and drink soup out of my shoe.
Yeah, Frank does, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's like, what? Like $500. And then it does that. Yeah.
Fine, I'll do it, but I'm not taking my top off. Well, that's a relief for all of us. So mean.
And then Frank's like, Cricket, can you get the soup? He comes in with this big bucket.
Couldn't find any soup. Got some dishwater.
Dirty dishwater.
Dump it on her head.
She's like, I'm not drinking that.
Dump it on her head.
God.
It's great. See,
And
this
they're
is
like-
why I love the side characters in this show, because it's a comedy show as well. Like, it reminds me of kind of The Simpsons as well,
Yeah.
in a way, or any other comedy show. I just thought The Simpsons. But with side characters, you can bring them in for one line or one bit,
Yeah.
and then they're gone.
Yeah.
It's just so interesting that you can do that with
Yeah.
this. But she came in, got dishwater dumped on her, and she's got...
Yeah.
It's great.
And they were like, this is a great podcast. This
Yeah.
is radio.
Yeah.
But they're so pleased with what it is. And then we cut to the ice rink.
It's the big night. Max
big night.
nervous. Well, Charlie's like, oh, you must be really nervous. You're gonna be.
you're
It's like, well,
gonna
you're meant to
throw
be
up,
supporting me
yeah.
here. Don't tell me I'm going to throw up. And then that's when Dee and Dennis turn up.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, well, you come
you
to
can
support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
then
so
they give
awful.
him-
They never support.
Then they give him the
The tape.
tape, and they're like, "What?" And he's like,
Like, well, the laptop got water dumped on it. It's the whole thing.
Yeah. "Can you give this to the radio people?
Luther Vandross? Oh, we should have peeled that off.
Make sure they know it's not."
Yeah.
Now it's time for them to go on.
Showtime.
Yeah. And they do this big thing.
They're doing the
Mac
little
and Charlie
dances.
like skate around
Yeah.
the thing, do their little dances, done. And he's like getting ready for the shot.
Well, no, he skids up to them. He's like,
Yeah, gives
what's
them the-
this?
he's like,
Future of radio.
Future of radio. And he goes to the shot.
Future of radio, jabronis. It's like, whoa, that's a cool word.
And then he takes a shot, and instead of going through the little slit, he just takes
smashes
out the
through.
whole thing, and it's like, whoa, Mac.
Mac.
And I was like, I don't think this is actually happening. He's out daydreaming or something.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to
Charlie waking him up. Mac,
yeah,
Mac.
tape cassette, like
They're
smashed
so
all
good.
on
It's
his
such a good
face.
shot. It's
He's
like,
like,
what? Did I do good? No, you instantly fell over.
Yeah.
Well, I took the shot and I missed by like a mile
Wow,
wide.
yeah.
It's like, well, at least you're going to be famous in sports. They're going to be playing that on ESPN
Yeah.
wherever. It's good fall.
Yeah.
I wonder if Rob actually did that. It looked like he did, but
Yeah.
I like how they got a whole big crowd because they were all
Yeah.
chanting Mac. So yeah, there you go.
Really funny episode.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I love that episode. The podcast bit is great. I like the ice skating stuff as well because there's
Yeah.
some great stuff with Mac doing his
Yeah.
karate. There's the tape falling, the dust.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything.
so good. This is where we're getting into like because obviously the show's built up a load of stuff and we're starting
Yeah.
to get those recurring characters and things and the characters are growing and yeah. It's really fun. Oh, Charlie wore a wig. We didn't mention that. Yeah. And there we go. Yeah, that was Mac's big break. I don't think it went quite as planned.
No.
But yeah, it was not
Mac,
too
big
bad.
break your face.
Yes. There we go. We got 3 side characters. Will we get
Yeah.
more? Will we see the radio host again?
Maybe.
Who knows? Will we get a podcast again?
Probably.
No, no. We're now because I never got round to it. I was originally going to watch the podcast episodes as we were watching, like before we watched the
Yeah.
episodes, to then get the background. We're well ahead of them now. I think they're back on. I think the last one they did was Cracked the Liberty Bell. So yeah, I think because they do one a week. So
Yeah.
and obviously they've had gaps. I think, but yeah, there we go. Be interesting to learn more. But we will be back next time on the channel for. Person of Interest is next. So yeah, look forward to that. That's episode 3. Yeah, we get through it. Otherwise, we'll be back with Always Sunny after that. So yeah, thank you. We'll see you next time. What side characters do you want to see next?
Artemis.
Artemis, not the McPoyles.
I feel like the McPoyles are dead.
Oh, yeah. They got their revenge and they
Yeah.
left into the sunset. Well, there we go. Right, we'll see you next time. Thank you and bye-bye.